but it's going to be super, super hot this summer. And we're in the Salt Lake City County building, this Tartarian structure that has been here for thousands of years, that the Mormon immigrants discovered when they arrived here in 1847. It's got 10-foot high doors, 12-foot high, 14-foot high floors, and there's a tower that's like 250 feet tall. Yo, Pet Head, what's up? Oh shoot, yeah, I woke up one morning at like 4 in the morning and it was snowing. That's their light rail system. Man, it's so hot around here. It's so like stark, you know, wide open, stark, exposed. The building with the advertisement painted around on the side. That's awesome. So there's a lot of, whoa, thank you for the perfume, Trudy. What? Oh my God. Thank you so much to Corby, Jack D. Yo, Trudy, thank you for the perfume. Incredible. Sonic Reducer. You remember details about folks, but not what you had for lunch. Yeah, somebody just wished me a happy birthday. Thank you very much for that. I'm going to turn tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday. Look at this street, dude. It's like 5 lanes plus a light rail plus 3 lanes on that side. This is crazy. Lisa, thanks. Hey, my girl. Just got here. Just tuning in, you guys. Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? Butters, what's up? Bubsy, thank you for the donuts. Did I go to Louisiana and watch the cats? Thank you. Yeah, this part of town is kind of like, can remind you of New York. It's got like an old city vibe, but it's got a western city vibe. You know, it's kind of buildings here. These are like western cities, like California or Nevada. Yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. That's gonna be crazy. To Corby and Little Felix, thank you. Nation Nash, what's up, Quad? What's up, Little Felix with the donuts? City is heavily associated with Freemasons. Yeah, it's a newer city. So it's kind of a, thank you for the cake. Rode the light rail to the end and back. Catherine, you know, and there's a minor league baseball team stadium down there, the Salt Lake City Bees. It's actually really dope. I went and saw a Bees game years ago. What am I doing for my birthday? My daughter's good, and I'm doing good. What am I gonna do for my birthday? This. I'll be streaming, and we're gonna go. I'd like to go up here to the top of the hill, the Utah State Capitol building is on top of the hill. So if we can get up there, a lot of pride. See, celebrate Pride, man. Pride is big around here. I don't know when the Pride parade is gonna be. Lisa, should get a tattoo for my birthday. Oh my God, that's a good idea. That's a great idea. But it's really big on LGBTIA plus here. Layla, thank you. 58 and looking great. Oh, they already had it? Yeah, dude, it's like a huge, last time I was here was like 10 years ago. But the parade is like one of the biggest, at least on the West Coast. The one in New York was pretty crazy. We missed Pride. I missed Pride. I don't know what I was doing. I went to Pride Parade last year. Was it last year or the year before? It was brutal though. I'll just go, you know, I'm an ally. I want to check it out and help people and be supportive or whatever and just check out the parade and have fun. But dude, it was dangerous. The streets were so packed, it was like dangerous. You went to a jazz game too? Oh, nice. Rosalind. No, look at that bike and the tattoo shop. How classic is that? Salt Lake City, Utah. Here's a whole Pride store, I guess. Oh, it's Venezuelan food. I see. Live tattooing, walk-in tattoo shop. Oh, dude, this is sick. How you doing, buddy? Really good. No, I just saw the looks like a great tattoo shop, so I just thought I'd come in. You guys gonna be around tomorrow? It's my birthday. If I break down and get a tattoo, I'm gonna get my first one. So we'll see what happens. I think I'm gonna get a tattoo, man. Hey, do you want to take a second to say hi to my friends? Would you mind? Yo, what's up, man?
Live chat.
Yeah, you got a cowboy hat on your head.
Yeah,
What's the name of your shop?
Lost Art.
Lost Art. You guys been here forever?
Yeah, since '96.
Oh my god, that's a long time ago. So I heard this place was built by the Freemasons.
The city of Salt Lake.
Yeah,
I'm sure they had a hand in it.
and I also heard that was really haunted.
There's some haunted
Really?
nooks and crannies in here. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I heard it's really, really haunted. Where's a good place to go? Where's haunted the most?
Haunted the most.
Where's the easiest place to find a ghost?
There's an old vintage store on 200 South.
Yeah.
And like 300 East. It's like
Yeah.
an antique store. But
200 and
if you go in
300?
the basement there, it's supposed to be pretty haunted.
Really? 300? What is 200 South and 300 East?
Yeah.
All right.
It's like kitty corner from that 7-Eleven right there.
Oh, right there. By the,
By the Crown Burger.
yeah, oh, I know what you mean.
Yep.
By the laundry.
Yep.
Cool, man.
Yeah,
All right, see ya.
Catch you later.
Yeah, this place is super haunted too, by the way. Oh yeah, there's a cemetery up here that's supposed to be super haunted too. Seemed cool though. Sick bike. Thank you for the cake slice. Outdoor sports game. Tiger Lily. Yeah, we should find some of the haunted places, huh? Jennifer Lawrence's spam account. It really is. D, what's up? I said I'm gonna get my very first tattoo. He was like, yeah, right, bro. Sure you are. You gotta prove that you're 18. D, a TikTok logo tattoo. That'd be crazy. Miss Jabs, thank you so much for the heart me. If you guys want to send in, your friend Mikey owns that vintage shop. Are you serious? Let me know. That would be cool. I'd like to go in there. Anything that's like haunted. Maybe we can see some ghosts. What is that? Is this Japanese here? Yeah, some Japanese logos. Mike Sanders, Deborah Smith. Hey, by the way, who sent that cowboy hat? Thank you so much for the cowboy hat. It looked good on that dude. I appreciate it. George Long, you modeled with Mikey in the 80s in New York City. Yeah, thank you for the cowboy hat while I was hamming it up with my guy. The cemetery. Oh, yeah. Do ghost hunts and get a tattoos. Yeah, we got and Tartarians, yeah. And Freemasons. Here's another old building. That cowboy hat was dope, huh? So there's a style of building here that's like this. It's an older... There's a whole Western thing. Then there's this modern, glass and steel, which kind of is lacking in personality. I don't love this in any city, you know what I mean? Some cities do it okay. New York has so many buildings that are kind of blah like this. I kind of dig the old stuff. Jeez, guy. But eventually they run out. Yo, look at this. What? Mortensen, that's my last name, you guys. What is that? That's cool. That's not that unusual of a last name, is it? Yeah, Utah is a trip. It's so weird. Hey, Dennis, yeah. Mexico over South Africa. Okay, cool. So we're going to try and go up the hill to see the Capitol building. Ivy Island, what's up? Yeah, probably my relatives too, a little bit. Like, who else was named Mortensen was Johnny Utah. Yeah, oh my God. Hey, Bodie. Marilyn Monroe. Her last name was Mortensen, but I don't really think she was. She would be the age to have been my great aunt, I guess. Or my aunt, I'm not sure. Her last name was actually Mortensen. but I'm not sure if we're really related. How far is my daughter from here? She's like 20 miles from here. But this whole town's got like I don't know, it's hip. It's really hip. There's something really kind of alternative about it. Ivy, what's up? Ivy, I saw your posts. I like those clay characters you're making. Yeah, this is Utah. Like, check that out. There's a classic old Western building. The windows. Looks like it was an old hotel, maybe? Yeah, Salt Lake is hip. It's the next, I don't know, Austin, Texas or something? You know, what's a hip town in the country? OKC, Oklahoma City? What's a fashionable city in America? Because Utah is always threatening. It's always on the edge of being hip and trendy. What have I been doing here? I just got in less than a week ago and I've been sleeping. Hey, Lisa being Lisa, what's up? It's always threatening to explode and be really hip and trendy. Look at this thing. Santa Fe, yeah. Oh, I guess it's closed. Okay, sorry. I don't know, Bubsy. What's cool? What's a cool city? Like, you know, San Francisco is cool, New York is cool, Chicago is cool, but there's a smaller city like New York. Dude, I've been sleeping. I swear to God, I've been in bed I keep getting out of bed and going right back to bed. Yeah, like here's these old kind of stores. LA was only by some beaches. Maybe Dallas, yeah. And what's happened is a lot of people from California have come over here and flipped all the houses. They bought them when they were $80,000 and turned them over, and now they're $300,000. There's an old bar called Cheers. Yo, that's awesome. See, like these trendy little shops. Although it looks like they're all out of business now, huh? Yeah, there's no one around. Santa Maria. Yo, Honolulu is crazy. I went to Honolulu like 40 years ago. This is a bar. Yo, if you guys are just coming in, is the audio clear on your side? Because I am wearing my microphone and I don't know. I want to make sure it's working well. It's very clear. It's working good. Okay, cool. So yeah, Salt Lake City is on the edge of being hip and trendy. And there's the conservative, you know, going to church on Saturday and Sunday and Wednesday family thing here. But at night, after the sun goes down, there's a very strong like alternative culture. I know I used to live here 10 years ago. I lived here for a couple years. And the freaks come out at night around here. You won't see them during the day, but it's surprising. It's really surprising. But after dark, it gets crazy. Vegas is still hip at night for youngsters. Yeah, Vegas got kind of cool, didn't it? It's been a while that it's been trendy, but yeah, it was when I was offered a job in Las Vegas. It was 1999, and I was like, I ain't moving. You can't pay me enough to move to Las Vegas, for God's sake. And then they offered me lots of money, and I was like, God dang it. Okay, we'll move to Las Vegas. And I worked there as a chef for years, and I realized there's actually a kind of a hip. You love BYU ladies. There's a kind of a hip subculture in Las Vegas as well. And a lot of kids here will end up in Las Vegas when they turn 18 and they want to go party. Oh my God, there was a movie, How Small the Temple. Yeah, well, Texas mega churches like, what's his name? Joel Joel, I can't remember. He's got a place in Houston, right? Holiday Inn, Fisherman's Wharf. Osteen, yeah. I love this kind of stuff. This is the old like Western / Midwest building, all tore up, glass windows broken out. I love it. Yo, Jan Cannon from South Africa, what's up? And it's like the whole thing about Utah and Salt Lake is that it's a contained environment. It's like it's geographically isolated. So if you're born and raised here, it's kind of hard. You need to get a car to go to Boise or Denver or San Francisco or Las Vegas. Reno. Those would be kind of the closest places you might imagine going if you're a 16-year-old kid and you hate your mom and dad and you oh, this sucks, man, I want to get out of here. Well, it's not that easy. So a lot of people don't, when I was a kid, I just moved to San Francisco and then moved to San Diego and then moved to Seattle because I lived in the East Bay, California. So when I hated my parents, I just moved out and took the train and went bye-bye. Here, not so much. You can't walk because it's a desert. Martha, thank you so much. Yeah, NOLA is far from Utah for sure. These kind of scooters. What do they call these? Lime scooters? I'll have to try and do one of these. You took a one-way ticket to Portland and never looked back, yeah? Right? Even, oh, this is dope. So you do this thing where I don't know how to do this. I know some people do their stream. Yeah, nobody steals them or throws them away or, you know what I mean? You couldn't do that. You couldn't have these things laying around in New York, right? There's like 10 of them just sitting there. You follow a streamer in Seattle. Twinless Twin, how's Utah? It's really nice. It's pretty empty. There's a lot of like travelers that come through here. It's safe. It's quiet. There's not a lot of people. Small city. Yeah, Utah's good. That would be stolen in Vegas in a heartbeat, right? There's like a dozen of them right there. All right. So there's a lot of like leftover Western style buildings that nobody's bought. I don't know if anyone's doing anything with this thing. It says it's the Walker Center on top, but it looks like it's empty. Might be a bank. But it's also very haunted. There's a lot of ghosts from people that have passed away here in the past. And we're gonna go up the street here. It's gonna be the temple, the Mormon temple, the big temple. And then behind that, up on the hill, is gonna be the Utah State Capitol building. So let's walk up there. My daughter, yeah, it looks haunted, right? Woo! Georgie lives here. Yeah, a lot of their temples are really beautiful. Yeah, they do. They put some money into it, man. They put some work into it for sure. Very Masonic. A lot of Masonic stonework. Oh, light. Karen. I don't know if anyone's is in California right now in the East Bay, but this reminds me of like Walnut Creek. If you just took Walnut Creek out of the middle of the East Bay and stuck it out here in the desert by itself. $9 billion to redo the temple? Yeah, that's crazy. You're in the East Bay right now? Oh, Michael, what's up? Yeah, I lived in Alameda for years and years and years. Be right back. All right, Twinless Twin. So some really cool looking old buildings, huh? But yeah, thank you guys for coming back. I appreciate it. I know I was I was in bed for a week. I got out of bed. I tried to stream, got right back in bed. I was like, "No, dude, you're wrecked." Walnut Creek is great, right? This just reminds me of if you just picked up Walnut Creek and put it on a flatbed truck. Yeah, my daughter lives not far from here. Not in the city, but out of the city. But yeah, I've been off for a while. Oh, where are we going to next? Am I going to turn into a Mormon? No. Lived in Vallejo. Oh, sick. Caro's in Concord. What? Charlena? Oh, my God. I don't know if I went to that Caro's, but I know Caro's. I love Vallejo. I had a restaurant. I used to live in Salt Lake City not Salt Lake, I'm sorry. I used to live in St. Helena for the longest time. And I was a chef, and I hired a lot of people that lived in the Vallejo, Napa, Benicia area. I had people that used to commute in from Vallejo every morning to go to work in St. Helena. Crazy building, huh? Dang. Butter toast. Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah, St. Helena is gorgeous. It was a really good job. I don't even know. I don't know how I even got it. Georgie, did the Knicks finally win? Hey, James. I know that the president showed up and made him lose the fourth game. Bad luck charm. Lucky rabbit's foot. What do they call that? A cooler? When somebody got, but they did win again? Yeah, they lost, yeah. Oh, they had another game coming? By 1 point. Oh, they did win the fourth one. You're in Utah right now. Oh, cool. Old world Tartarian building. I know, it's crazy, right? Look at the doorway. Huge. These buildings are huge. They don't need to be here. No, you can't blame Trump. Just got to blame the team, right? I don't even know who they were playing, but I know they lost. It was like a big deal, but I try to avoid the news anyway. You're either uninformed or misinformed, right? I don't know who said that. It's an old expression. Oh, I think it was Mark Twain, right? It was definitely Trump's fault. The Spurs. Yeah, like these buildings are crazy. I think it was Mark Twain that said that. Look at the Edinburgh Castle. It's Nixon Spurs. This is the Beer Hive. The Beer Hive? The Beehive. The Beer Hive. The Beer Hive pub. Oh. Can I go in there? Let me see what happens if we go in here. Must be 21. Do you think I'm 21? Let's see what happens. This place is called the Beehive or the Beer Hive? Wow. So sick. Yo! D, thank you so much. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'm going to turn 21. How classic is this? D, thank you so much. This is dope, right? This reminds me of the Old West. Wow, so sick. The Ghost. This is one of the best spots in the city. Did I get an Airbnb? Look at that. Old West. Old West. I saw you from across the bar. Yeah, I was, no, right now I'm not in an Airbnb. I'm actually watching somebody's cats. This is kind of a wild story. So I'm doing this deal where I watch people's cats and dogs, watch their pets, right? So I'm supposed to be watching, there's Mexico and South Africa on TV. So I'm supposed to be watching this lady's, young couple, their dog and their two cats. So I took the gig. I'm staying. They left me their whole house. It's down here, not far from here, walkable distance. Salt Lake City. Yeah. Do they serve food? Sandra. Yeah. I'm starting to remember now. I was here. I used to live in Salt Lake a couple years ago. No, I lived here for a couple years, over 10 years ago. There we go. My memories are are fleeting. Yeah, I'm watching their dog and their two cats. I came here one time with my brother, and during that period of time, and I didn't drink. And he and his wife at that time, we met at like 10 in the morning or something, like the moment that it opened. And they were drunk in an hour on beer. And they sat there and continued to get drunk before noon. Hey, Buffy, what's up? Fahad, thanks for the follow. Yeah, so no, the chicken is going to be in Utah. Look at this, the Trapper Keeper or the Peachy. Yo, dude, I got to get this shirt, bro. That's so sick. How much? Free, I guess. That's dope, right? You guys remember these things? Peachy folders? Does anybody remember Peachy folders? Get this shirt. Yo, 50% all red tag clothing. Oh, it's like a Salt Lake store. Salt Lake, Utah. There we go. $19. Oh, that's not bad at all, dude. $19 for a shirt these days. I'm gonna get this. I'll come back and get this tomorrow. I don't want to carry it around right now. I'll come get this when it opens tomorrow. Every step you take. $20 for a shirt is good these days. Yo, you can get a banh mi and pho. What? Vietnamese food? Vietnamese food? Tamarind. Oh, sick. Yeah, straight up. Banh ba way, pho, banh mi, fried rice. If you guys don't know, get some banh mi. I know it sounds good. For those of you who don't know, if you don't know, last year I spent about 5 months in Vietnam. If you're new to the group, hi, my name's Chris, Zen Chef Mo, because we started out, doing food. So we're going to be a chef channel. But we ended up traveling and went traveling around Southeast Asia last year. I was in Vietnam for about 5 months. Shan in the place. What's up, Shan? It was wild to see a Vietnamese restaurant out here in the desert. So we are back in America. Vietnam keeps calling me back. We are in this desert town in Utah. Penny! Been a long time since a banh mi. Verna, what's up? No, we left New York. I did a lot of catering over the last couple months. And we are now going around the country. This is Zion First National Bank, Salt Lake City, Utah. You see this is their state insect. I don't know what to call it. It's a beehive. So their state animal. And Zion, I think they call this place Zion. This area is supposed to be Zion. It's like the promised land for the Latter-day Saints. Go eat some and compare. So I'm rich now. Well, I mean, lots and lots of catering. Yeah, I mean, by catering, I was able to refill the coffers and now afford a plane ticket to places. The Beehive State. They're very industrious here, right? Anyway, we're going to go up to the state capitol right now. State Capitol building is up there. Oh, and also the Mormon temple is right over here. I remember my dad when I was a little kid. One of the only memories I have of, I think it was my dad. He was not a religious person at all, but I remember him putting on the Mormon Tabernacle Choir LP record and listening to it more than once. And I was like, what is this? Who is this guy? What is this Mormon Tabernacle Choir? industrious, and like honey. Zoom and Vico stay at the haunted tattoo place. I know, that was dope, huh? And there's their light rail. It's called tracks. Here's their police, breaking every law in the book, because they're the police. They're the po-po. That's what they do. That's what the cops do. Cache Valley. This place is called Cache Valley. So yeah, I ended up here. My daughter lives not too far from Salt Lake City. So I wanted to come see her. And I also wanted to watch these dogs, or these cat. Hold on a second. This one dog and these two cats. These people have a house here and they're going on vacation. So I'm using this new pet sitting. Yeah. There's nobody on the street. It's weird. It's not a place where they walk. Even the light rail is empty. You can jump on the thing. And it's free too. But there's nobody on it. It's crazy. And this is their great big mall. So so I'm staying in this house nearby here. It's the opposite of Vietnam. Yeah, Vietnam is chaotic, hectic, busy. Here's the temple, the Mormon temple. So I set up an appointment for these people that I would stay at the City Creek Mall. No, Jaybird, they don't pay you. Just sort of stay in their house for a week for free. They leave food for the cats and a little food for me, an extra bag of coffee and stuff like that. It's really cool. I like doing it. But the day before I was supposed to show up at the house, the lady wrote me a letter. She said, "Give me a ticket for an airplane." This mall is owned by the Mormon Church. This whole mall, all this land, this whole area, including the Mormon Temple and the state capitol, it's all owned. It's all owned by the Mormon Temple, the Latter-day Saints. Crazy, huh? Nah, she wrote me a letter. Said she couldn't live without me no more. And I was like, babe, look, chill, No, she wrote me a letter. So I'm supposed to be watching this little baby dog and these two cats. And I got a note from the lady the day before. And she said, you know what, me and my husband, we decided that we want to take the dog with us. Are you cool with just watching the cats? Yeah, sure. So now I have this whole house. Cool house. It's actually two houses, two full-size houses and two small houses on one lot. In a part of town that used to be dangerously bad. But the houses, he's totally renovated them. So now they're like these little projects, I guess they got some money. Pop Mart? Really?
Yeah, it's like Friday.
It's like Perth. Yeah, it is like Perth, isn't it? Like Perth, Australia. Yeah, we were in Perth, Australia a while ago. Where's Pop Mart? So it's me and two cats. Oh, there's Pop Mart right there.
All right.
So I show up and I said, okay, well, let me meet the cats. And she's like, oh, they're really outdoor cats. I don't know where they're at, but they'll come around. I said, what time? Do you want me to get them in, feed them dinner? They're like, no. She said, no. They'll come around if they feel like it. There's a bowl of food, bowl of water. So I'm like watching non-existent cats. I'm watching two cats. The cat's name are Paw, capital Z, and the other one's name is Kurt, K-U-R-T. This is dope. This is $1,269. Is that what it costs? This little one is only $300. Are you kidding me? Dang, you guys. Beautiful. Hi, thank you. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Casper and Boo Boo. Yeah, they're so these non-existent cats that I'm watching. This is like Rainbow Labubu. Big one's expensive, dude. That's crazy. So we're in Pop Mart in Utah in the city. What's it? City Creek Mall. Na 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 na. Cute. Go get it. Grab the big one for my birthday. This is like the mellow, happy Labubu, huh? Cartoon Labubu. It's only $44. That's not bad. The big one was $1,200. $1,260. That's crazy. Huh. That was Crybaby? Oh. Little skull panda baby. Whoa. This is like the, do you guys know what a, what are those guys? Insane Clown Posse. You know who that is? ICP. The Juggalos and Juggalettes. You know what a Juggalo is? You got 15 Labubus now? That's awesome. This one is less expensive. This one's $2.99. You got 15 and they just collect dust. That thing is $1,300. Wow. Yeah, so I'm watching, I don't know why. So I'm watching these pets. 2 cats. They're outdoor cats. They have a cat door that doesn't ever shut. They come and go. I've seen each of them twice. I've been there 48 hours. They don't want to get petted. It's weird. So that's what I'm doing. Yes, and we are going to go to. It's crazy. The cats don't want to get petted, and they like me. They're sort of aloof. They're sort of standoffish, you know. But yeah, then we're going to go to New Orleans in less than a week, where we're going to do dog and cat sitting. This is a sculpture of some sea lions. Oh, they're otters. Look at the otters. Oh, sick. Metal, right? Yeah, it's hot. Oof, that's hot as a pistol right there. Yeah, it's a great gig. Yeah, maybe they're just feral wild cats, right? They do not care if I'm there or not, as long as I give them food. This morning I made myself some, is it copper? The stream of life. Seabirds. Oh yeah, there's the beehive. Seagulls. Seagulls are important. It's bronze, made out of bronze. Are here because seagulls are important in Salt Lake City because I believe there were seabirds that fly out here. And that's significant because mine, yeah, I bought some of my own food, but they left me a lot of food. And the house is dope. I mean, it's really, really nice. There's 4 houses on the lot. I can use 2 of them. And I don't know. It's weird. It's just so different, you know. This is how fancy people are.
I don't know if they're
Yeah, so there's seabirds that hang out at the lake, which is people feel that that's a sign that their god is here, because there are no seagulls in Nevada. There's no seagulls in inland California. Seagulls are at the coast. Somehow there's seagulls out here at the Great Salt Lake. So Mormons consider that to be a miracle. One of their miracles is that there's seagulls that live at the Salt Lake, among all the seagulls. You have gulls in parking lots. The birds are hungry. Yeah, we're in Utah. Alvin Doe, what's up? Yeah, we're in Salt Lake City, Utah. So we'll be here for a few more days. We'll stream around Utah, around Salt Lake City. And then we're going to go to New Orleans. Nolans, we're going to watch some more cats and dogs. So I'm trading my Airbnb money, my renting an Airbnb every day for watching people's cats and dogs. It's a good trade-off. Have I tried floating in the lake? Bridget, Costa Vida, very popular Mexican food. It is, I've been to Costa Vida once. It wasn't delicious, but they make up for it by giving you 20 pounds of food. If you order a burrito, it's going to weigh 4 pounds. They do large portions. Look at this little guy. Oh, sleepy. This is Cafe Ria. No, it's pretty good. Just, it's not fancy, but it's filling. These are some of the bigger Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints building. I don't know how much of these buildings I'm allowed to go into because I'm not. And I don't know if they check your credentials when you get to the front door, but it's clean, huh? So this is the major compound of the temple for the Mormons in Salt Lake City. And this is the temple. There are churches everywhere. And then there's sort of mid-sized temples, but then this is the main temple for all of them. So if you're really good, I got the light. If you're at the top of your class, if you graduate with straight A's, you can, we're in Utah. You get to go in here. But not everybody does. So I don't know what'll happen if I try and walk in here. This one's a hotel I can go in it. Okay, cool. I don't know how long it would take till the guards get me, but we'll find out. Church office, Relief Society, Joseph Smith Memorial Building. Let's find out. God, that's gorgeous, huh? These buildings are crazy. Like, why? It's just weird. Like, they don't need to be building buildings like this. So it's kind of a mystery that they even would build. Again, this is another giant building from, I guess, 1890. They started working on these buildings at a time when there wasn't a lot of population to do the work. I can't imagine a lot of them were stone masons. They barely had internal combustion engines. They barely had electricity. Yeah. And how much money? I mean, they would have had to quarry these stones. They would have had to cut these stones out of the mountain. I mean, I just don't get it. Unless this is all concrete. Is this all concrete? Are these poured blocks? Crazy, man. Brigham Young was fancy. Layla, you're watching from Melbourne. What's up? No, not me. It's stone, right? And it was quarried from out of local granite or sandstone. There's some desert stone around here that's going to be pretty soft and cuttable if you want to cut stones out of it. But I don't know, dude. This is pretty epic. Dave, thank you so much. Go left to the other building. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, hold on a second. It's Tartarian, right? Like, these buildings must have been here and they discovered them, because there's no way they built this stuff. Dang, dude. That is the main Salt Lake Temple. If you're a Latter-day Saint, if you're a Mormon, whoop, whoop. That's the main temple. Not everybody's allowed to go get married in here. It's sort of it's a goal, you know. They try to go to BYU, do all the right things, go to church every Saturday and every Sunday, every Wednesday night. I used to have some Mormon friends, and on Wednesday night, the whole family would get together. They wouldn't do anything. They'd go in the house and they'd read the Bible together every Wednesday. And I thought, man, that is crazy. But I can understand why that's kind of cool too. Yeah, family night. This is the main temple. It's been here for millions of years, and they found it when they came out here. And the left building I'm allowed to go into, this thing here, no, that's exit only. Is this what you're talking about? It was Monday back in your day. You can't commit. This is the main. I love this thing. Look at this. This etching carved into. Look at, they got the U.S. right in the center of that globe, don't they? Bam. There's like no Asia at all. But there are a lot of missions that go out here to these islands too. You'll find a lot of people from, a lot of Maori people from Fiji, New Zealand, Samoa. I was at the gas station earlier buying this, and the guy behind the counter had all these Maori tattoos on his arm, and the guy in front of me had a bunch of Maori tattoos. So they struck up a conversation while I was watching. I've always met Samoan Mormons, because the Mormons, when they turn 18, they go on a mission. Many of them they become missionaries, and they go around different parts of the world to try and spread their gospel. Here's the Salt Lake Temple. And they do, you want to see the globe again? Yeah. They do get converts, and they bring those converts. They're allowed to come back to America. So you get a lot of like Filipinos, Mexican, Brazilians, a lot of Samoans. A lot of Polynesian, yeah. Silent Feather, thank you for the monkeys. Thank you for the heart puffs. They've been to your door in Ohio? I know, me too. I have been to your door in Ohio. No, I have not been to your door in Ohio. When I was living in St. Helena, California, I had lived here for a couple of years. Not because I'm in the church at all, but I was living in Las Vegas, and a guy who was in the church. Oh, here's the big gold statue of this person's name is Moroni, right? Moroni, Moroni, who is, I guess, like their version of, I don't know, Muhammad or Abraham or Moses, I guess. I'm not sure. Abraham, let's say. Looks like Disney, right? The angel Moroni. It's an angel. Yeah, so a guy who was in the church came over to Vegas one time, and I was like St. Michael, and I was running a restaurant, a couple of restaurants at that time. I had opened restaurants for somebody. I'd opened 3 restaurants and was running 2 other restaurants for them. Anyway, this guy came out and he's like, "Are you Chef Chris?" Yeah, I'm Chef Chris. What you need, man? Something wrong with your food? No. I want to open a restaurant in Utah, and I want you to come open it. I want it to be just like this restaurant here in Las Vegas. And I was like, "You can't pay me enough to move to Utah. I don't know the first thing about Utah. No way, I'm not doing it." And then he paid me enough to move to Utah. I was like, oh, he had a lot of money. So I came out here and I opened a couple restaurants for him. And that was years. That was over 10 years ago. And thank you, QWERTY. Thank you so much. He didn't really try and convert me. I mean, we talked about stuff, and no, I was never in the church though. But I can appreciate it. Look at these. These are crazy, right? Hey, what's up, Donna? New York Steve is in Utah. What's up, New York Steve? So I opened up the restaurants. Didn't work out. The restaurants didn't work out. They weren't right for this place, and they went out of business pretty quickly. And that's fine. But anyway, while I was here, I had a chance to meet a lot of people who were Mormons or Latter-day Saints, and some pretty good people. I was always surprised that You know, when I would say, "What are you doing tonight?" "Oh, it's family night. We're going to go home and read the Bible." "What?" "Yeah, we go home and read the Bible on Wednesday night and Monday night and Saturday and Sunday." I was like, "Dang, dude, really?" What? Cool. So it's a whole nother world, you know. When do I go to New Orleans? New York City, what's up? Georgie, what's up? Next week. I don't know the dates exactly. Why didn't the restaurants work out? They were popular, but the price point was too high. You know, here's a lot of this is a very family oriented place. Like if you're, let's say if you're a young Mormon couple and you're 29 and your wife is 27, she might have 4 or 5 or 6 kids. It's not uncommon to have large families like that. That's what I consider a large family. We had 4 kids when I was growing up. I thought we came from a large family. Their entrances on the side and the front. I can go look in the lobby. So they go to family restaurants, right? 2 young people with 5 kids. That's a 7 top. They don't go spend $200, $300 for dinner every night. And the restaurant that I opened for him was supposed to be a fancier restaurant. So within about a month, we realized, like, yo, this is too expensive, man. 8 kids in your family, yeah. I mean, so it was like an upscale Mexican food, which is my forte, right? Upscale, overpriced Mexican. But inside of 6 weeks, we had to change the format and go to, like, you know, paper menu, Pepsi in a cup, you know, in a paper cup, you know. Oh, and a restaurant here doesn't make a lot of money because they don't sell beverages. They don't sell alcoholic beverages. I think they can, but he chose not to. So I was like, bro, this restaurant's not going to work if you don't sell drinks. But I didn't understand the Mormon culture, you know. You know, I just come from Las Vegas, where people make a lot of money because they sell a lot of alcoholic drinks. Yeah, people loved it, but, you know, I was charging $22 for a carne asada, and people were like, yo, where's the kids menu that costs $4, $4.99? So it wasn't that kind of restaurant. But inside of about 6 weeks, he changed the menu really hardcore, and I was like, bro, I'm not gonna be the chef of this restaurant now. Yeah, well, this is, like I said, over more than 10 years ago. But yeah, $22 for a carne asada is nice, right? These days, God, what was I just looking at the other day? The prices were out of hand. Oh, this bottle of water was $2.50, or I could get a Monster energy drink for the same price. I think they own Monster. So these guys, Utah Mormons, cannot. Will this go on YouTube? Yeah, you guys check my YouTube channel. This will go on YouTube as well. Yeah. And I have 150 other live streams on my YouTube channel from around the world. We've been doing this for a few years. We've gone around the globe twice. So I think a lot of their money that they've made, they're famous for how much money they have, right? I think they own Pepsi and Coke, or a large amount of stock in both Pepsi and Coke. So those kind of drinks are really cheap. This kind of water is not cheap. Any door that's open, let's see what we get. They are loaded. Food is great, but a double is $40. Oh my gosh. So we are now in the letter. So sick. We're in, dude. Yeah, thanks, Lid. If you guys would like to support the channel, it does help as we travel around the country. Also, if you guys want to subscribe to free for my YouTube channel while after we're done here, I would love it if you would do that. So this is a lobby of the Joseph Smith Hotel, or look at the skylight. Dang, dude. Chandelier, what's up? The JS Memorial Building. Pretty nice, huh? Pretty nice joint. Chandelier. Silent Feather, don't get kicked out. Get kicked out of what? The rest of my eternal life? It's okay. I think I think it's a hotel, yeah? I'm gonna be alright. Layla! Yeah, gorgeous, huh? It reminds me of we were in the plaza last week, right, in New York? It looks like the plaza, except the plaza is like pink. Mateo, thank you so much. You get me back into heaven. Thank you, Georgie. Put in a good word for me. It sounds like the Titanic. Don't say that. The ship's going down. But yeah, we're in Salt Lake City, Utah right now. Industry 1847. Good Lord. This is wild. And this is, what is this place? Just what is it? Just office building? Look at local Utah kids. They all look like my daughter. Oh, check it out. This is a painting of Joseph Smith. They're, I guess, the founder of their church. Joseph, that's him, right? And the woman must be his wife, one of his wives, but I don't know her name. Emma Smith. And that's Joseph Smith. There you go. Yeah, Joseph Smith. Emma. Donna, I got lost. Yeah, you know, the Scientology building is funny because you really can't even go in, you know? Or if they let you in, they follow you around and ask you a million questions. Let's see how far we can go in here. I don't want to lose reception, but I do want to snoop around. You got to run your daughter to work? Cool. Well, you can see this on YouTube later. I'll post it. Where is... I think I'm beginning to lose the internet. Gas up your car for a long time. Oh, I hope you're doing well, Butter Toast. Hope you're feeling all right. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got. You can go. That's weird. That's only like I'm touching the ceiling. That's weird. Breaking up now. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Pretty nice. I've never been in here. Yeah, I tried to go into the Scientology building in New York City. Look at the dresses. I love it. Long dresses, although they had their arms uncovered, didn't they? I saw some FLDS. FLDS is, I think, fundamental. You know, they're really, really strictly adhere to the rules. I saw some FLDS women one time. And they were wearing, beauty was created with magic and wonder. Yeah, I get that. I believe it. And they were wearing like long dresses and bonnets and like mud covered work boots outside. I went to Walmart down in like southern Utah one time. And I was like, yo, look at these ladies, bro. It's just like on TV. Deanna, what's up? Tom Singletary. Yeah, I tried to go in the Scientology church, and they want to like guard you the whole time, you know. I guess maybe too many people were stealing the coasters or something. Can I go in here? Sure, why not? Hey, Sherry. We're in the Mormon Temple in Salt Lake City, Utah. The Mormon Temple, the big temple. We were just inside the lobby of this building. It's the Joe Smith Memorial Building, I guess. Audrey, thank you so much. Andrew, thank you for the heart me. How long are we going to be here? We'll be live for for a little bit longer today. I guess I got check my battery. I'm halfway down. We'll have battery for another 2 hours, and then we'll be in town for a minute. So we should be able to live stream here for 2 or 3 more days. Yo, Roxanne, thank you for the cowboy hat. Oh my gosh, you're awesome. Thank you, Roxanne. I appreciate it. Having fun. And this is like a Christian thing, right? Quatrimoteros off-road. What's up? Yeah, this is a big Christian statue. Am I in the catering business here? Yeah, I'll be around town, and we'll be doing streams every day. We're at the visitor center, so they do accept visitors in here. Yeah, like I was saying, I opened a couple restaurants here years ago, and the guy who courted me into moving to Utah to open these restaurants kind of sold me on Utah by telling me a story about how it was all like Park City, and it was going to be all, movie stars and Hollywood, and it's really not. It's a nice place for families. This is the whole Salt Lake Temple. If you're just tuning in, Salt Lake Temple in Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah, Mormon Temple. That's the tabernacle here where the choir sings. Cool. What I was trying to get to was the state capitol. They try to. I don't know if I can go inside the tabernacle. I don't know. I can't tell. Let's see if I can go inside. This looks like a chapel, right? They didn't really try and convert me. I mean, we talked about me joining the church. I said, do I have to join the church if I want to live there, bro? I can't work for you if I have to join the church. He said, no, you don't. He asked me questions about what I knew about the Mormon church, and I said, well, I think this and I think that. I think I know this. I think I know that. He goes, cool, just stop right there. You're good. Because I don't discriminate. I try to be open-minded about people. Yeah, it's gorgeous, right? And the different religions. I mean, we've seen Islamic temples in Malaysia, Islamic masjids, mosques. We've seen a ton of Buddhist temples all over Southeast Asia. Kimama. We've seen all the cathedrals in France and Barcelona, the Christian churches. We've seen the Catholic, the large Christian churches, like in Ho Chi Minh City. There's a great big pink, like a Presbyterian or Episcopalian church that's really gorgeous. So this is what they're into here, La Sagrada Familia. Yeah, Vietnam was amazing, huh? Yeah, we saw La Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. That was crazy. So this is really no different to me. He said, this guy was like, well, I don't think of it as just another religion. I said, no, I'm sure that's true. You probably don't think of it as just another religion. It's the one you're really into. He goes, yeah, but... So I'm not going to try and persuade you to learn more about the religion. Where you're at is good. And if I told you any more, you might not get into heaven, because I don't think you'd actually be able to do it. And I was like, okay, then that's cool then. Just leave me here. Leave me where I'm at. So my knowledge is good. He's like, yeah, you're good. You'll get there. I just don't want to tell you more. I said, okay, cool. That's what I love about Buddhism. I don't know, and there's nothing to know. And if you have an empty head like me, that's probably the best. If you're empty-headed like I am, you get all zen. Life is suffering. What a building. I've heard about Buddhism. It's okay. Yeah, Buddhism and God are yeah, they're different. Here in the West, we have, or in the West or in the East, China, Christianity is not real big. Islam's not real big. Judaism's not real big. Over here in the West, though, we have those three Abrahamic religions. And you have to pick one or not. Yeah, this is the Mormon temple. We're in the Mormon temple in Salt Lake City. And that, I don't know what that is. I guess it's part of the Mormon temple complex here that we're in, right? Yeah, we're in Salt Lake City, Utah. So we have been around the world, and I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know why. We have been traveling around the world doing live streams now for a couple of years. We did several months in Europe, went to the Vatican, saw all these churches, all these temples. We went to New York City where I was living. There's all kind of like synagogues there. It's all kind of stuff. So I remember there was this one mosque that I went to in Kuala Lumpur. We were walking around doing the stream one day. This guy came out of the mosque and he looked really like serious. And I was like, oh no, this guy's Islamic and he's going to be mean and terrible to me. He's like, what you looking at? I said, I'm looking at this mosque right here. Oh, you want to come in and check it out? Yeah. All right, cool. I was like, just like that, I can just go in. He's like, yeah, what? It's just a church, bro. It's just a mosque, you know? Yo, Brian Kevin Barnett. Rip Pack. Your uncle made a lot of the statues around here. His name was Albert Fairbanks. Oh, dope. Yeah, everybody was welcome. The guy was super cool. He said, you want to hang out and pray? Everyone's going to be coming in a minute to pray and stuff. There were some people there already. I said, no, what if I come back later? Yeah, sure, whatever. Super laid back. Super laid back. He's like, yeah, it's all good, man. He was so blissed out. I loved it. I mean, I don't think I was going to convert, but I mean, the guy was super cool. Somebody seems to have lost their clothing here. You guys want a tie? An official Mormon tie with a pin, dude. Oh my God. No way. Vernal, Utah. Do I take it? No, I leave it, huh? Probably fell out of their pocket. Maybe they dropped their wallet and their cell phone too. That's what I would really dig. Just leave it, right? What am I going to do with it? Oh, wow. Look at this thing on the front. This is crazy. And that's a beehive on top of the building. Their state animal is a bee. A bee. The Relief Society, they're very big on their charities, helping out people, helping out families in need. They share. But Mormons are also known, there's been controversy because they're so rich. They have so much money. And there's been some controversy about that. If I don't take it, somebody else will. Nikki, what's up? Nikki, text lady. Yeah, someone probably dropped it. Zach. We're in Salt Lake City, Utah, of all places. Of all places. Thank you guys so much for coming. And polygamy is controversial. Yeah, it used to be illegal. Oh, Brian Kevin Barnett. What? Oh my God. Brian Kevin Barnett, thank you so much. You're amazing. Dude, wow, that's awesome. Thank you for the, I don't even know what those things are called. Those are the hand hearts. Those are really different. Those are wild. Thank you. I hear the bells are ringing. It's 4 o'clock. Good to see you. Let me see. Hold on. Let me take a look at what we're doing here. I got to update my thingamajiggy here. Oh, we're doing donuts? Donuts. Okay, cool. You have cousins that live here. Kate, can't do Mormons? Yeah. They're very into what they're doing. You know what I mean? They're big on their religion. I mean, it's like when we go to Buddhist places, there's a lot of Buddhist people there, you know. we go to Christian countries, Well, I mean, it seems like this is America is like a Christian country. It seems like every place I go is predominantly Christian. It's wild though. When we went to China and the East, Christianity didn't really get big over there. None of these religions got really big over in China. They're into, I don't know what they're into, but they're cool as hell though. $200 tie, maybe. How do you lose your tie? I mean, there's only one way I can think of. Rip it off like a movie star. Oh, here's the other side of the planet. I was wondering because the other side of the building has, no, it's the same. He quit. Nancy, glad I'm on the road? Yeah, I'm glad I'm on the road too. Look at how 70s is this, or 60s. Love it. So yeah, I'm watching cats right now in exchange for rent. Supposed to be a dog and 2 cats. Tom, thank you for the roses. Come by Arizona, hopefully. 60s. Yeah, so I signed up to watch these ladies, well, it's a couple, man and a woman. Their dog and 2 cats, and then the day before I was supposed to watch the dogs and 2 cats, she sent me a text and said, hey, we're gonna bring the dog with us, so all you have to worry about is the cats and like water the plants in the backyard. And I was like, cool. So very nice house, very nice location right here in downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. And then so I don't have to get an Airbnb, you know what I mean? So now we get to see Salt Lake City, do the live streams. And my daughter lives about 20 miles from here, so it's cool. Good chance for me to go see my daughter. Okay, here's the other side of the planet. That's on this this inlaid Atlas. Africa. There we go, Asia. I see. What a wild building. Crazy. And then we're going to go to New Orleans soon. What's up, Richard from Sandy? Yeah, this is actually really dope. This is really, really cool. Zach, when are we going to Scotland? Soon, I hope. Manifesting. Thanks, Jude. Yeah, this is going to be a good year. Sam in the place. What's up, Sam? We're in Salt Lake City, Utah. And then we're going to go to New Orleans. Right now, I didn't think we were going to go to the temple like we did. I was trying to get over here and go to the state capitol. Mushu pork. The state capitol is up this hill, so we can walk or over there. I don't know. We can't miss. Oh, it's right there. It's right there. Let's go see the state capitol. Not a cloud. I know. It's a desert. It's dry. It's also very high altitude. So I guess I'm good. Yeah, I guess I'm good. That's the other thing about being up here. There's not a lot of oxygen. So I don't know if it's 4,000 feet up. Anyone know what the altitude is of Salt Lake City? Your great-grandfather was a surveyor, and he surveyed the streets in Salt Lake City. River Fox, really. So I heard the story I told earlier. I think it was true. Somebody told me the reason all the streets in Salt Lake City are so wide, because all the streets are massive, is because they were designed to be big enough for a 6-ox team pulling a covered wagon to be able to turn around in the street. 4,265, because all the streets are wide, and it was all mapped out. Like they made a big grid before people lived here. They planned it out. Yeah, it's steep up here for sure. So if you hear me breathing heavy, we're definitely not at sea level anymore. First couple days that I was here, I was concerned. I was like, dang, thanks, Jude. Jana, what's up? Jana Gregorova. I was concerned that I wasn't sleeping right. I was like, something's wrong. What? I don't understand what it is. Something's wrong. And then my daughter reminded me because she was staying. She had another. She let me stay in this other part of the house where she lives. I was like, I don't know, honey. I slept good, but I'm kind of scared. I don't think I can breathe anymore. Well, babe, thank you for the donuts. She said, no, there's no oxygen up here. Takes you a couple days to adjust. Oh, Roxanne, we've been here for 5 days now. Have not streamed in 5 days. I have been working on my YouTube channel though. If you guys want to go subscribe to the YouTube channel for free, that'd be dope. That'd be awesome. Trying to get a bunch of followers over there. I'm going to start live streaming we'll continue to do the TikTok, but I also want to live stream on YouTube too. If I go to New Orleans, no. Yeah, we're out of New York City. I came out here. Now we're going to work our way back. We're going to go to watch some cats. And hey, Bobby. Right now we're in Salt Lake City. We're going to watch some cats in New Orleans. If anybody's from Salt Lake City or is in the church, Latter-day Saints, and you haven't been here, that's the top of the Mormon temple right there. We were just over there. The main Mormon temple. Oh, look at here. We got some snow on the mountain. Is this the Wasatch Range? This is the Wasatch Mountains. And in there is going to be Park City. Park City is famous for... they used to have... was famous for skiing. They had the Olympics there. I think the 2000 Olympics. Betty, have you said hello 4 times? I finally see you. How are you doing? Thank you. Thanks for coming, Betty. Hi, good to see you. Yeah, I'm trying to walk up this. I'm trying to walk up this hill with no oxygen. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty far away, and the air is really clear for some reason. When I used to live here, 2002 Olympics, we went with the most beautiful girl who was Mormon, Bandit, and in 2034 as well. Louie, what's up, man? Diva Woman, what's up? Brit Pack. Yeah, it's hot. River Fox, your family came with Brigham Young when he came here. Wow. Sundance, that's the word I was trying to... yeah, Park City used to have Sundance Film Festival there. Not so much anymore. The cafe owners know I'm a famous live streamer. I don't think so. Christopher in Seattle. Look at this beautiful brick house. Betty! What's up, Betty Wimmy? Betty Wimmer! This is a really nice neighborhood. Jojo, what's up? I don't know what this neighborhood is called. Or maybe it's just part of the avenues. Traffic is ruthless here. So let me run across real quick if I can. 5 o'clock rush hour traffic is ruthless. This hill is really steep and it's going to be packed with cars in a few minutes. This is the avenues, right? Hey, Betty. Yeah, I've been on a couple times, but I've been off a lot. Normally, I like to go on every single day, but lately I have not, and I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna remedy that situation. Nice houses, huh? Go to 163, yo. That's my lucky number. Do you guys know that? That's my lucky number. I don't know what it is about 163, but it shows up everywhere. Brit Pack, yeah, it's a gorgeous neighborhood, huh? Yeah, gorgeous. Yo, Christopher, thank you so much for the fluffy hearts. This Tudor style brick house. Temperature, Lori, right now, it's not bad. It's 75. It's really nice. Tiefling. The cross street here is East Capitol Street, but the main drag, which I'm walking, I don't know. You know just where I am? Nice. I'll find it. 200 North. Oh yeah, and the streets around here, the names are crazy. So, 200 North Street and State Street, corner of State Street. Yeah, it's a hill. Vacaville 103. Dang. Diva woman. Oh man, I wish I was there. I love that hot weather. This place is gorgeous. It looks like Brooklyn. It looks like the Brooklyn we were just in a few days ago, right? We saw some crazy houses in, what is it, Brooklyn Terrace? So the way the streets are numbered around here, 200 north, 300 north, 400 north, 500 north, 600 north, right? And then there's 100 south, 200 south, 300 south, 400, all the way down to like, I don't know, 3,900 south. But sometimes the cross street is like 7th. So I used to live on the corner of 800 north and 700 south. And no, 800 north and 7th south. My address was like 1234 7th Street on the corner of 800 North. And people around here know what that means. I get totally confounded by directions around here. Oh, you just go down to 2100 and you take a ride on 1394? Yeah, the address is number 42. 42, it's on the corner of 1394 and 2100 South. I'm like, what? Wait, one more time. The numbers are crazy. This house is nuts. It's way weird. I've never seen, it's the only place I've been to that's like this. I mean, in a way, the numbers make sense because when you go to a place where it's like the names of presidents, you know, on the corner of Oak and Lincoln, you know, Ivy and Washington, that doesn't really necessarily make any more sense than the numbers. But, oh my God, Christopher, thank you so much. Thank goodness for GPS. Fly chick with the follow. What jobs are here, Phyllis? That is the question. Roxanne, I guess they need surveyors. Well, actually now it's all done by robots, isn't it? This is a surveyor working the robot right here. Miami. Oh yeah, Miami's kind of crazy too, huh? The streets of Miami are all numbers like that, huh? Not all of them, but many of them. Yeah, it looks great. The houses are gorgeous around here. Little Soul, oh my God, with the Sensimilla, what? What is that thing called? The Sensimilla? Simsimilla. Oh, thank you so much. That's awesome. That's right. Yeah, the streets in San Francisco are much more hilly. This is like the big hill in town, and the rest of it's really flat. Jinzahi, mwah, thank you so much, Jinzahi. Awesome. Mwah. Thank you, Jinzahi. And you guys have lit up the gift gallery today. Thank you so much. Oh, man, you watched some filming episode, The Streets of San Francisco. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so we're coming. Yeah, the hills are crazy. We were at 4,265 feet altitude, and now we're at 4,295 feet altitude. It's high up here. So, hey D, how you doing? We'll be here for another 5 or 6 days, and then we fly. Yeah, I'm almost there. Then we fly directly to New Orleans, and then my sit starts in New Orleans, where I watch a lady. The house is in Uptown, and it's she's got 4 cats and a chicken that I want to watch. I'll have to show you guys the house that I'm staying in right now. It's actually really, really cool. I'm just watching 2 cats. They chose to take the dog with them on their vacation, so they just left me. I met the dog. The dog was the cutest dog I've ever seen in my life. It was a all black corgi dog. It was a little corgi, but it was like 14 weeks old. It's black with little white paws. And, you know, no corgis are normally yellow, right? God, cutest dog you ever saw. It's gonna be hot in New Orleans. Yeah, we'll have to go. I'll show you guys the house. Maybe we'll stream there tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, the house is cool. It's like an old compound. The guy's got 4 houses and 2 converted sheds that are like Airbnb houses. 99 in New York City. This dog was cute as a button. I don't know. I thought at first that I did something wrong. You know, they didn't want me to keep the dog. But they were like, no, we just love him so much. We're going to take him on vacation with us. So I was like, yeah, okay, no problem. So we'll go to New Orleans. Yeah, it's nice here. I thought it's too adorable. Yeah. It's so nice, but it's not super, super hot. It's like 80 maybe. It's 4:15 in the afternoon. Okay. And this is like looks like an old courthouse from Boston in 1776, right? Yeah, it's got some elevation. It's beautiful weather, yeah. The only thing is that you have to like hot and dry because it's very dry up here. And it's really high altitude, so there's not a lot. The oxygen is kind of thin. This was the original Capitol, and now it's a gift shop. Are there some people in the house that are from Utah? If you're just joining us and you live in Utah, can you type a Y in the chat, or Utah, or the word Utah? Type the word Utah. Where are you guys from? Yeah, I gotta say, you're in Utah, New York, Steve? Georgie? It's a lot of Utahns, right? Yeah, I ate and I took my medicine. I really did. Yeah, if you guys want to support the channel, what Layla said there, there's Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo information in the bio. If anybody wants to support the channel through that way, that really helps as we travel around the world. Wow, I can't believe. Last time I was here, the traffic was non-stop. This is not bad at all. Yeah, it's a good-looking Capitol, huh? Deb. Whoa. Tesla. Ford. There's a council hall. Norma and Diva Woman, thank you so much. What happened? The Pentagon. You saw some news this morning at the Pentagon in Washington, D.C.? Oh, I don't know. I didn't see that. I don't know. I didn't see anything. Council hall. This used to be the Capitol. Did they move it? Or it was built right here? Go in and see the gift shop. That's what I'm saying about Utah. When we were at the Salt Lake City County building downstairs on 400th Street, and it is constructed in 1864-65 at 120 East First South. East First South. That's what I'm talking about. Isn't that somewhat confusing? 120 East First South. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. East First South. That's what I'm talking about. I think these buildings it's confusing, right? May have been made 1,000 years ago or more. And when the Mormon migrants came out here, the settlers came out here, these buildings were already here. Because I don't see how, well, this one is less mighty than this county building. The Salt Lake City County building is crazy. It's a giant stone building, really beautiful, with a 250-foot tower in it. Like, it looks like a castle made out of local stone. I mean, I guess this is more reasonable to imagine humans made this, but that other building is like unbelievable. It's like crisscross street names, yeah. Where you live? Oh, 120 South, 100 North. What? Whatever. Hey, Ryan, we're in Salt Lake City. Let's check out the gift store if we have internet in here. Oh, dude, dope. See, that's Utah. This is literally what Utah looks like. If you ever go down to like Zion Canyon or Bryce Canyon, dude, you will see this. These are literally real photographs of Utah. It's astounding down there. Southern Utah is all red. Beautiful. There's an actual photograph. Oh, man. Oh, man. Classic. I love old pictures like that. Women's Suffrage Association. That's dope. You still haven't made it to Zion. It's gorgeous down there. And Mrs. W. Taylor. Ms. Sarah Kimball. Yeah, this is crazy. Oh my God. Ellen, what? Ellen the Joy. Are you serious? Thank you, Ellen. Thank you very much, Ellen, for the $50 on PayPal. For $50 on PayPal. Thank you so much. That is crazy. Can we get 50? Can I get 50 W's in the chat? Wow. Yeah, a lot of Star Pellman, what's up? Yo, little soul, man, that's crazy. Oh, I thought I turned the picture on. I appreciate it so much. That's incredible, Ellen Joy. First to vote, February 18th. So this building, Utah women cast the first votes of the women's right movement. That's dope. Wow, thank you so much, Ellen Joy. That's very generous. As I went in there, we lost our internet. Let me see how far I can go in here. Try and keep our internet. W times 50, I know, right? Yeah, we're in Salt Lake City, Utah. And I love the western states and the western buildings. This may well be Los Angeles. Layla with the swan. Thank you, Layla, for the swan. Ellen the Joy, thank you so much. Layla, thank you for the swan. You know what I mean? This could be LA or San Francisco. You know, it's an old western town. And I think it's really, really cool. Layla, what happened in New Orleans, Julie? We're going to go there. This place would be cute to stream. Yeah, it'd be cool to just live in this house. I love these kind of western buildings. I guess they must have, if there were trees up here. It's a desert, you know what I mean? So you don't see too many wooden buildings like this, which would be, you know, in the West, the buildings are usually made out of wood because of earthquakes. But I guess up here, they use a lot of stone, a lot of brick. Souvenir store. Dude. Georgie. What's it called? Oh, this is the place. Hey, Ruth Ann. Yeah, we're in Salt Lake City. Hey, Mountain Dude. That's pretty good. I think the Mormons own Mountain Dew anyway, so. Pardon me. Mountain Dude. Hey guys, thanks for coming. I appreciate it greatly. You guys are everybody. It's good to see everybody again. You guys are incredible. Yeah, we're in Utah. We are going to New Orleans next week. How much is a t-shirt in there? Oh, I didn't look at the price, Steve Woman. It says 50% off. That one place we looked at earlier, shirt was $20. It was like those peachy yellow binders from high school. Was the logo on this shirt. It was only $20. I'm gonna go back there and get it. So pretty low price. Let me see I didn't even check prices in here. So a hoodie, $70, but it's half price, so $35 for a hoodie. This is pretty sick too. Look how this is pretty nice. Dang. 72 by half. Oof. It's not bad. I still can't buy a sweatshirt for $36. You know what I mean? I'm too old. Well, you might be right, Brenda. Talking show. I don't know what the rules are anymore. You know, you talking about TikTok, like, yeah, it'd be too hot for New Orleans anyway. The rules about what you can show, what you can do. For the longest time, you couldn't swear, you couldn't ride in the car, you couldn't. There's so many things. I don't even know, you know. And so, hey, Ruth Ann, the building over here is the Utah State Capitol. We're in the state of Utah, trying to see all the countries. We only saw 30 countries last year. So now maybe we can try and see 50 states, right? We were in New York last week. Now we're in Utah. Next week we'll be in Louisiana. We're going to be in New Orleans, Louisiana, where I've never been there before. See how nice it is in Utah? You can leave your scooter just sitting here and nobody will take it. Crazy, huh? So this is the state capitol. Close-ish, Christy? From Colorado? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we're right next door to Colorado. Idaho's up there. Wyoming is over there. Colorado, there. Nevada, there. Okay. Yeah, they're renters. Yeah, they're like Lime is the name. I don't know what the orange ones are. Your autocorrect keeps saying the capital instead of capital. Your grandson and family are in Shreveport. Oh, dope. Capitol Complex. And then this is a kind of monument there, right? Your mom was from Greenland? All right, let's see what we get. Let's go inside this building. I remember being in here years ago. This is the state of Utah Capitol. And as I remember, the interior was pretty good. The interior of the building was pretty spectacular. And then over here, you can see way out in the distance, you're starting to see some pretty good views from up here. This desert floor down here. Big old mountains between here and Nevada. And then the Great Salt Lake is kind of down there a bit. But honestly, over the last couple of years, it's shrunk. It's evaporating. You can hear me high altitude breathing. Yeah. I flew out here and I looked out the window and it's stinkier, yeah. Stinkier and dirtier and more concentrated dirty water. Somebody asked me if I had gone swimming in it or floating in it because it's very salty. You can float in it like the Dead Sea, right, in the Middle East. But it's way too gross. It's really gross. You licked the salt when you were there back in the day. Nice. Yeah, I went out to it one day because I thought I would get in the water and it was gross as hell. This is so polluted. Yo, what's up, Sean Dog? From Colorado. Yeah, it smells bad. Well, and there's also a lot of they catch a lot of brine shrimp out there. They have like brine shrimp farms. So if you ever remember sea monkeys, remember that kid's toy called sea monkeys? Look at this lady with her dress. That's where they grow them. Sea monkeys are basically brine shrimp. They're tiny, tiny little microscopic dehydrated shrimp, but they don't die. As soon as you add water, they pop back to life and they grow. Is it Miss Utah? I don't know. Let me get on the side if I can see her better. No, maybe it's high school, maybe. Some high school picture. Love it. What does it say? Ms. something. Oh, Ms. Butlerville. That's Ms. Butlerville, you guys. In case you're wondering. And that's Ms. Butlerville's mom. And we're at the state of Utah Capitol. Ms. Butlerville, yeah. Hiya, Velvet Soul. A lot of leg. Yeah, I gotta watch out with that on TikTok. But yeah, there's a over here is a copper. I think the town is called Copper or Copperville or something like that. It's a copper mine, a giant copper mine. So the dust from that copper mine goes out here, which is the Great Salt Lake, and there's a lot of copper dust as well as other heavy metals that they mine for. Heavy metals and minerals, and the dust goes into the water, so it's pretty polluted. You see a tiny little smokestack out there. If you look hard enough, you should see a smokestack right there. That's where they burn all the medical equipment, all the used medical waste from all the hospitals. So the exhaust from the burning of the medical waste also goes into the lake. So now they're talking about, making the largest, they're trying to turn a big, large data center. They're trying to build a large data center in Utah, which is really going to use up all the water and all the electricity. Apparently, so they say. But I don't think there's any stopping it. So might be good for Utah, might be bad for Utah. We don't know. You don't want it. I would think I wouldn't want it either if I still lived here. But I don't know. That's what I would think. All right. Steak Cap. Wow, people are coming in like crazy. What's going on here? This is Salt Lake City right here. They're putting up data centers everywhere. All right. Let's go into the building if we can, shall we? Oh, we're locked out. Oh, wait a minute. No, here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Pretty nice, huh? This is the Utah State Capitol. Let's go in. Oh, that's an exit only. Shoot. Whoa. God dang, man. This is crazy. Just going like I belong here, little soul, I got no shame. Just walk in like you own the place, right? Georgie. Hyperactive. What's up? It's a gorgeous capital, huh? Joseph Smith getting... apparently the Native American is giving the keys to the kingdom to Joe Smith there. They're trapping some beavers in the Ogden River. This is dope, huh? Oh man, they got lemonade and orangeade. What's happening here? I want into this, man. I want some of this. You can't keep me out. Yeah, taxpayers own it, right? Every time I pay $2.50 for this water. Come on, bro. I paid for this capital, right, with my sales tax. Holy crap, do you believe this? Look at this stuff. Are you kidding me? Lillian Acosta. Beauty school dropout. Lillian Acosta. Wow. Your prom was in here, Cora? Oh my God, what is this? This is like this Louis the 16th room. Oh my God, looks like France. It's like a French drawing room. It's like Versailles. It's so over the top. It's literally like Versailles in France. God dang. Lillian. We're in the state capital of Utah, Utah State Capitol. And the city is Salt Lake City. That was awesome. Yeah, they can be fancy in the desert too. Industry, Utah State flag, 1931. They were not playing dice in there. Dang, look at the beehive and the carpet. Everything here is a beehive symbol. You'll see it a lot around Utah State Capitol, because they're industrious. This is unimaginable. What am I even looking at, bro? This is crazy. Oh, here we go. Oh, cute. Empty gal, what's up? Georgie, you're dyslexic and allergic to bees. That's awesome. Empty gal, thank you for the heart, man. Annie. Hey, this place is pretty impressive. The interior here is pretty crazy. Hey, empty gal. Yeah, so we'll be doing this. We'll be streaming. She's a rock star. You're on TikTok with a few hundred people. But yeah, we'll be streaming around Salt Lake City for a bit. And we still are going to go over to New Orleans. That hasn't happened yet. We're going to go do that next week. I don't know how far I can go without losing my cell phone reception. Yeah, we're in Utah, Joanne. She does look like a princess, huh? Ohana means family. That's what I was trying to tell her. She looks like Disney princess. Yeah, I'm visiting my daughter too, so it was kind of nice. I turned it into a double trip, you know, because we'd been in. I didn't see her for 2 years while we were traveling around, right, through Europe, and then through Southeast Asia. We were in Southeast Asia for 15 months straight, doing the streams, and then I came back and saw her. Then we went back to New York for 2 months, where I worked, did catering, like daily. I did a lot of catering work. So now that is over, I came out here, saw Claire. We'll be doing live streams from Salt Lake City. My daughter lives outside of Salt Lake City. So I thought, hey, let's stay here for a week or so. And I picked up a gig watching some people's dog and cats. So in exchange for watching their dog and cats, I get to stay in their house. House is pretty nice. They left some food for me. Some very nice olive oils and balsamic vinegars. She's like, just have whatever you want. I was like, don't say that to me. Kitchen's pretty nice though. And then our next pet sitting gig is going to be down in New Orleans. Yeah, Layla, it's a good city, huh? Pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, I would, and a chicken. Yeah, the next place has got 4 cats and a chicken. The chicken's name is Poultry. The cats are Anthony Meowchi, Eric the Red. I guess it's a red cat. And the other 2, I can't remember their names. But the lady has a sense of humor, right? She named her chicken Poultry. Yeah, that's going to be cool, huh? Right now, the cats I'm taking care of. I was supposed to take care of a small baby corgi dog. I met the dog. It's cute as a button. But then when they left, they took the dog with them. They said they're going to go rock climbing or something like that. And we decided to bring our dog with us. So all you have to do is just take care of the cats. And I was like, 2 cats? That's it? Take care of cats and I can stay here for free for 6 days? Cool. And the cats are like, yeah, we're moving again. No more New York. Dr. Tenma, thank you for the follow. If you guys haven't hit that follow button, follow the channel. Would love it if you would. Thank you in advance. Also, if you want to subscribe for free to the YouTube channel, it's the same handle, Zen Chef Mo. We're on YouTube. And if you haven't been here before, you'll see that over there I have hundreds of hours of live streams from all the different countries and cities that we've been to. From France to Vietnam, Malaysia, Australia, a lot of Australian stuff, New Zealand. A lot of New York stuff, mainland China. So yeah, then we're gonna watch the. I'm gonna watch the cats and the chicken in New Orleans. I mean, I really recommend it to people if you're thinking about traveling around the world. This website that I'm using. I'm not trying to do a commercial for them, but it's pretty dope. Is food here expensive? No, it's America. We decided we're big? What's the next big place that we're gonna do? I don't know. Right now, D, thank you for the donuts. Yeah, we're back on the move, and we will be going. We'll go out of the country, but for now, I'm not really big on. I'm not really good at making plans, so we'll go. This is the state of Utah judiciary. Oh, this is a Utah Supreme Court in here. Sick. Yeah, we'll go to New Orleans right now. After that, I don't know. From New Orleans, I was looking at going to Guatemala, and the other place that they're looking for pet sitters. There was some places in Guatemala. Oh, and Dubai. There's a lot of people in Dubai looking for me to watch their pets. Although Dubai doesn't. It seems like there wouldn't be a lot to do there, right? It's just like a giant shopping mall. But I don't know. Don't knock it till you try it, right? Mexico. Oh yeah, because of World Cup. Hey, Terra Bear, what's up? How you been? I'm good. Betty. Um, yeah, Betty, I ate and I took my meds. I also have my PM ones in my pocket, so I can take more. Um, thanks, Betty. Yo, what's up, Rican? Never been to Dubai. I went to Doha, Qatar one time. I know, it's terrible. I don't even know where I'm at. We were in the last place we were in New York for a couple months. And I stayed in Brooklyn for about a month. And I stayed in Harlem for about a month. I was doing catering, a lot of catering to try and get up. My bank account had nearly run out while we were in New Zealand and Australia. So I was like, yo, I got to go back to America and get some work. So I did. This is nice and fancy, huh? Rican, we're back from China. This is actually just as weird as China. This is Utah, believe it or not. We're in the state of Utah. Butter toast, Steve a woman. Yeah, this is Salt Lake City. Rican, I know it's crazy, right? So we got out of New York. Look at how pristine this stone is. Isn't this crazy? Where did they get this stone from? You know what I mean? Look at this. This is crazy. It's the most expensive. Man. The most expensive: Hong Kong, New York, Singapore, Tokyo. They mined it right out of the mountains, right? This is so crazy. Because this is not an old state, you know what I mean? They came out here in 1847. And when they got here to start building these things, they didn't have electricity. They didn't have gasoline. They didn't have engines. I don't know how they... I swear, I think all these buildings were probably Tartarian buildings from thousands of years ago that were built by the Anunnaki, and they went up into space and abandoned the buildings, and then the Mormons came out and found them. They were already here because these buildings are crazy. LA, Florida, New York, Hong Kong, Texas. Yeah, LA is expensive too. The aliens made this. Yeah. Hey, not your average mom. How you doing? Charlena, Elena, Genzahi, Rikin. How did they build it? I swear to God, how did they do this? And for who? This is now the population of Salt Lake City is 3 million, I believe, the metro area of Salt Lake. But when they got here in 1847, 150 people started it. 150 Mormons survived the trip out from the east. So it's kind of hard to imagine. For me, it's kind of hard to imagine that 150 people eventually populated this place and made all these buildings. I just don't get it. It's crazy. Huh? Was I in Flushing a few months ago? No, I didn't go to Flushing, Queens. We did the stream in New York a lot. Usually do it a lot more, but this last trip, I was just working so much. I was doing so much catering because we had spent all our money going around. Oh, Australia was expensive. New Zealand, Auckland, New Zealand was hell of expensive. They don't have. New Zealand and Australia are really big on beautiful natural scenery. They have that, but all the food has to be imported. So when I went to the store to get a sandwich, a ham sandwich has to be imported from somewhere, and it cost, $20. It was crazy. Food in Auckland, New Zealand was crazy. Your daughter lives in Australia, Terber? Have you been to see her? Because that place is expensive. Go to Timpanogos Cave. Is that in Utah? Yeah, I'm in Salt Lake City right now, in the state capitol building. Here's Brigham Young and the pioneers entering the valley. Actually, I think Joe Smith died. He never came out here, right? I think Joseph Smith died in Missouri. So he never actually came out to Salt Lake City. Brigham Young was the first one out. My fresh haircut. They'll make you go in the ocean. Housing in Australia was super expensive too. Yeah, housing in Auckland was ridiculously expensive. Australia was expensive. I'm pet sitting right now, right? In exchange for free housing, I'm watching these people's dogs and cats. And there's a lot of listings in in Australia. There's a lot of places in Australia. I would go back to Australia. I really loved Melbourne a lot. All of it. All of Australia that we saw was awesome. Hey, Shelley. I thought Melbourne was cool, but was it expensive? Oh my God, yeah, it was ungodly expensive. Australia was crazy expensive. These are painted. Those are paintings. Hey, Shelley. This is a boardroom here. Oh, this is a Utah State Capitol. So this must be the, Senate or the Senate, yeah. The Utah State Senate, 1896. The bugs in Melbourne, yeah. The Tartarian talk. Butter toast with Kelly. I think there's no way. Tartarian. Yeah, I was looking to go to Mexico City, but with the games on right now, it's very expensive. An Airbnb in Mexico is crazy expensive right now because there's World Cup games going on. But I am looking at going to Guatemala soon. I'd like to do that. Yeah, the Tartarian. There was an ancient civilization called Tartary or Tartaria, where the people were giants and where they built all these giant buildings that Americans just sort of happen upon, and then we say that we built them. What's up, Terror Bear? So these kind of buildings. Now I'm half joking, but we don't know if that's true or not. But when Mormons came out here in 1847, there were 150 Mormons that survived the trip, and so there were other people that lived here too, native people, indigenous people. You know what I mean, DeCorby? I'd like to know how 150 poor farmers, immigrants that came out in a covered wagon being pulled by oxen, scrounging for potatoes. I'd like to know how they built this stuff. And this was built in the 1880s. So within 30, 40 years, 150 people. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, we saw spiders in Australia that were massive. That's true. The spiders in Australia were out of hand. So that's the Tartarian conversation. Like, how come all the buildings have these 9 and 12 and 15-foot high doorways? Humans, we're 6 feet tall. We don't have to go through. I don't need a 9-foot doorway. And they're all designed in a kind of a Greek or Roman style. Like, these people, how would anybody from the West even know about a Greek or a Roman style? You're born and raised in 1830 in Missouri somewhere, How would we even have known to make it look like this? I'm half kidding, I'm half joking, but you know what I mean? If you think about it, this is the Senate. Oh, this is the House of Representatives of the state of Utah right here. It doesn't really make sense, does it? There's a building across town. They talk about the giants. The Greeks travel. Yeah, that's true, November's Child. Keo for the follow. Yeah, this is a representatives of Utah. Nobody here today. They all playing golf or something, I guess. I don't know. At first, I thought it was funny. At first, I thought it was people were joking, and then after a while, the more I think about it, I'm like, you know what? Yo, I never really thought about it. There's a couple of really big buildings here. There's a Salt Lake City County building. It's called the Salt Lake City County building, and it's amazing, all stone building. We went in it today. We checked out the outside and the interior. It's amazing, and I just don't know how or why they built it. This is the Utah House of Representatives. Nope. Oh, security. Speaker of the House, Majority Leader. Emerging. What's up, Emerging Beauty? Mini Marshmallow. What's up, you guys? Mike Schultz, Speaker of the House. Okay. I kind of want to go down, but this lady's hogging the whole staircase, you guys. All right, we'll just go around here and take a different staircase. No business taking all these photographs on the... I'm trying to do this very important live streaming here on TikTok. She's hogging the staircase, man. Patriot. Yeah, the same kind of buildings exist all over the planet. So anyway, that was somebody wanted to know, what's all this Tartarian talk that you guys are having? That's all. That's what it's a theory. It's a thought. Like, I'd like to know how 20,000 people build these gigantic buildings out of the dirt while trying to grow potatoes in the desert. Somehow they did. And then one theory is, well, we don't know what was here before Europeans came and conquered the indigenous people in America. Maybe these buildings were already here. Maybe they were built by... Is there a good basketball team? Yeah, Layla. They have a very famous, very good basketball franchise here called the Utah Jazz. And they were... has the Jazz ever won the championship, come to think of it? They've been a great basketball team for years, ever since the 90s. maybe the 80s, right? Karl Malone and John Stockton. The Utah Jazz team was actually in New Orleans. They were the New Orleans Jazz, and then they were bought by the state of Utah. That's why they founded it, because they found the buildings. Yeah, I always thought it was funny to have the Utah Jazz, because they know everybody here is very, very white, and the Jazz and basketball not necessarily purely white. Although Weber State, they have a school here called Weber State that is nationally famous for basketball. It's a big sport with Mormons. Weber State has also always been a monochromatic. Like everybody that goes to Weber State and on the Weber State basketball team are pretty white. '15th century maps show Tartaria where Russia, right? JD for the follow. Thank you so much. And my Mormon friends years ago told me that there's Mormon churches all through the neighborhoods in Salt Lake City and Ogden and Provo. All these neighborhoods in this city are designed. They're laid out in squares. And there's like a Mormon church on every 4 blocks. There's a Mormon church. So the whole city is covered with Mormon. When you fly over it in an airplane, you look down. It looks like you're looking down at a giant computer chip, and mathematically spaced churches on every other corner. It's crazy. And in but the churches all have they're all of a certain size. And then I think there's a basketball court downstairs of each one, or they can move the pews out and make a basketball court. Apparently that's really big for these Mormon guys to play basketball. They're all tall. Tall Mormons are like this tall, and they all play basketball. It's crazy. Tell me I'm wrong. Any Mormons out there? What is the deal with the basketball inside the church? Do I know anything about the bells, the city bells? Here? No, I don't. Is there anything special about the? Yeah, because Mormons are tall, man. They're tall people, dude. So yeah, we made it up to the state capitol here in Utah. We're looking at the hidden. Are you guys now? You guys are entranced by the hidden real history of the Tartarian buildings, right? It's crazy. It is really crazy if you think about it. You had buddies that were Mormon and they played on Tuesday night. Yeah. Bells being all over the city. Oh, I see. Hey, Gemini Lou. They ring the bell just like any capital city, every hour. Yeah, I don't remember hearing a lot of bells. We heard the bells a couple hours ago. And then down here is the downtown Salt Lake City, and it's the church and the state here are pretty intermingled. I would say in America, we're sort of the separation of church and state has sort of, it's not really what it used to be, Church and state are now becoming like one. But here in Utah, it's very much the church and the state. Very Mormon, very Republican. This is a very red state, and the church owns so much of the city. I would imagine they even own this building right here. I don't know. They're rich. They're rich as heck. They're worth a couple $1 billion. Tartarian bells were healing frequency. Oh, I see. It's like cats. Like when cats purr, they purr at a certain frequency with a certain rhythm, and it's supposed to be healing. Yo, mom and dad, what's up? And then on top, isn't that I thought on top of this building, yeah, when cats purr, it's a healing. Like if you have a pain in your neck, sometimes a cat will come and sleep on your pillow and purr, because they know that you have sprained your neck or whatever. Can we go inside the big Mormon church? We went inside a couple of the buildings, but we can't go in the main temple. They have it blocked off. Sadie with the donut. Thank you so much, Sadie. I thought there was a beehive up here. I guess it's just on the on the flag or something. I thought the top of the Capitol was a beehive. Maybe not, because they have beehives everywhere. That might be a beehive way up there, I guess. Their state animal is a bee. Their state flying insect is a bee. What's with all the bees? The beehive, the symbol of industry, the motto of the citizens of Utah, presented to the state of Utah by the Utah Copper Division of the Kennecott Copper Corporation, and through the efforts of Lieutenant Governor Clyde Miller. Yeah, they mine copper out here, and they built this town in the desert. Pretty new, you know? It's pretty new, and it turned into a big city. I mean, California was built in the same way at about the same time, you might say. But there was still some people that lived in California before 1850. Nobody lived out here. I mean, this place was populated by indigenous people called the Ute, that we called the Ute, UTE Indians. They're gone now, of course, unfortunately. But, you know, there were native people that lived here, but Mormons came out here, and there was no infrastructure. There were no buildings. There was nothing out here but desert in 1847. The mine has tours. I should go. Yeah, it would be cool. I should do that. Yeah, I don't even know that much about Utah, but I did. I came out here. I was living in Las Vegas for 7 or 8 years. Back in the early 2000s, I was a chef on the Las Vegas Strip. And somebody from Salt Lake City area who was big in the church came out. And I don't know, because I had been on TV or something. No, I don't know what. In 2000, I mean, I don't know. I was surprised. He came to see me at the restaurant. Are you Chef Chris Moore? Yeah. Like, well, I'm nobody. What do you want? Oh man, I want you to build this restaurant for me up here in Utah. He came to like see me and court me to come out and open the restaurant for him, because he wanted the restaurant I was working at was an upscale, overpriced Mexican food in Mandalay Bay. And I was the executive chef, and I'd been there for years. So he said, okay, I want a restaurant just like this in Ogden. I want you to open it for me, and I'll pay you lots of money. Ogden, Utah. And I was like, dude, I ain't moving to Utah. Hell no. But then he offered me a lot of money, and I was like, oh, okay. All right, we'll move to Utah. That was years ago, though, and I only stayed for a few years. But so I don't know much. I don't know a ton about Utah history, but I know a little, I guess. This is a monument. Oh, they're like covered wagons here. That's a covered wagon. I thought it was like a halo, right? Yeah, soldiers, covered wagons. Are they getting married? I wonder what this is. So this was very raw western desert. There was nothing out here. Salt Lake, so salty you can't drink it. I mean, what made them come all the way out here and then see a great big lake of salt that you can't even drink and decide this is it? This is where we're supposed to stop. I think it was just because they were down to about 150 people. Everybody else had died. It's on the menu tonight. There's a pink lake too. The name of the city, Saif, this is Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City, Utah. And then, what does this say? Members of the Monument Commission. Daughters of the Mormon Battalion. The Mormon Battalion, by the way. If you guys have never heard of the Mormon Battalion, hey, Yunus Abdullah, what's up? Oh, yeah, it's kind of all these cities out here in America, out in the West, are dope. The Mormon Battalion was like a battalion of soldiers created out of Mormon men and maybe women. I don't know. They volunteered. They banded up together. The U.S. government paid them to go to San Diego in the late 1800s. They were warring, Mexican-American War. They were trying to kick Mexicans out of America, or kick Mexicans off their land and steal it for America. So the Mormons actually sent a battalion of soldiers down there for that. Stansbury Island is a Great Salt Lake, but it's pink. Their fresh water must have come from the snow, because there's usually, or often in the winter, it snows like mad. The last few years, they say it hasn't gotten much snow at all. But years ago when I lived here briefly, we had a couple of really snowy winters. A lot of snow. There's also the spiral jetty. Oh yeah, that's right. The spiral jetty, I think, is man-made, right? If you go out to the lake, people have created this very large spiral with rocks. It was really big, right? Yeah, the last few winters haven't been good with snow, and people swear up and down here that they're creating chemtrails in the sky, dropping chemicals and metals on people, and they're making it snow when they want to and making it rain when they want to. There's a whole lot of conspiracy theories out here. It's pretty wild. Dana, what's up? But there's Hill Air Force Base is up here. It's a very large Air Force base, and there's a lot of plane activity for sure. So I talk to people up here. This seems to be the land of paranoid schizophrenics or something. Wolf Moody, what's up? Oh yeah, man, they're like seeding the skies, so it makes snow, or they're polluting the water on purpose. Crazy. Anyway, the natural beauty of this place is incredible. It's the hiking in the summertime and the snow sports in the wintertime. There's a lot of great like ski resorts, 10 years ago, it snowed up to your knees, yeah. So maybe it's because it's getting a little bit warmer. I don't know. I used to live in Vegas many years ago, and I talked to people who were born and raised in Vegas back then, and they said Vegas is getting hotter every year because there's more and more pavement. There's black tar spread out on the brown desert floor, black asphalt drawing the sun, and it's making Vegas be 1 degree hotter every year. I find it hard to believe, because it was already, some days when I was living in Vegas, it'd be like 120. Strange winter. You saw snow on the valley floor one time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's a conspiracy theory and what's not. Hello, Karina Phoenix. Kelly Georgie. Okay. Well, let's get Camia for the follow. Okay, thank you for the monkeys. And this was the Capitol a long time ago. Now it's a gift shop. Hey, Kenneth. Utah, Nevada. We're in Salt Lake City, Utah. We're in Utah, Nevada. Salt Lake City, Utah. So we're in State Capitol building. And we saw all the stuff in there, the House of Representatives and the Senate and the Judiciary, all in one building. HARP and chemtrails, yeah, Patriot. If you're, there's a lot of wild stuff going on. We're in Utah, Nevada. I don't live here. If you're just joining us, if you haven't been here, Salt Lake City is in the middle of a mountain range. Yeah, it's just west of a mountain range called the Wasatch Mountains. And there's a giant lake out here. It's called the Great Salt Lake. It's a salty lake, so you can't drink it. The water's no good. But the Mormons believe that it's salty because it's where the ocean used to be. There are seagulls here too. So, I mean, it might be because this is where the ocean used to be. That's why there's seagulls, and now the water has just receded way out there because Utah is a desert and Nevada is a desert and most of California is a desert. But I think the theory among people in the church is that it's a miracle. There's salt water and there's seagulls out here in the desert, 500 miles, 1,000 miles from the coast. I've been researching it for over 28 years. Patriot, yeah. So I don't know. Anyway, the lake used to be pretty big. Used to have wildlife, but now the lake's getting small because it's getting hotter, and the lake is starting to evaporate more. There's a lot of mining out here. They mine for copper a lot, so there's been a lot of damage to the Salt Lake because of the copper mining. So I don't know. It's been really pristine and beautiful. I don't know how long it's going to stay that way. And a lot of people are coming over from California because prices have been really low. So now, you know, you would, if you came from LA and if you were rich, if you had this in Santa Monica, that house would be worth like, I don't know, $5-6 million, $7 million. Here, you could probably get it for $1 million or less. So a lot of people from California have come out, bought houses like this, and the prices are now really, really high. So Utah locals are not really keen on outsiders these days. Yeah, the avenues are hell of expensive. Look at this house. This is somebody's house. God dang. Yeah, the prices are really inflated. Oh, I thought we were in the avenues. The avenues is down here, right? We're just kind of on the top of the mountain. Look at this thing. Holy crap. Let's go intrude on this person's house. Look at this in your backyard. Look at the state capitol. Yo, Wolf Moody. Look at this thing. Sorry if I'm breathing heavy, you guys. We're at a pretty high altitude for me. This is Capitol Heights. Look at that. It's your backyard. This is somebody's front door. I should knock. Hi, I'm selling Girl Scout cookies. Oh no, it's a rectory. It's a part of the church, isn't it? Yeah, the altitude is crazy. Yeah, the inversion. That's another thing I have been noticing. The inversion is not happening right now. The air quality is really good. You see those two towers right there? That's a Salt Lake City County building that I was talking about earlier. We started out the live stream in there. And here in the front, there's a little tower in the front of it. And that building was supposed to have been built in the 1880s, before electricity, before gasoline, before engines. And that is stone. That stone was supposedly quarried out of, I guess, these mountains over here. And then some stonemasons knew how to build this gigantic thing. I don't know. I have my doubts. It's red sandstone. Yeah. Yeah, it's red sand. So it's soft enough, I guess, but how did they cut it? How did they cut that much stone? Come on, bro. And then get it all the way to Salt Lake City? But it's a gorgeous building. They're really, really beautiful. Did I already do my cat seat? No, Oscar, we're still going. How you doing, Oscar Wild? Yeah, no, we're going to go to New Orleans after this. We're going to be in Salt Lake City for a few more days. We'll do more live streaming. I'll do streams every day. And And then we go to New Orleans. Those are huge pieces, gigantic pieces of sandstone. I don't know how they built it. I might start to believe that it's a Tartarian construction and that it was built thousands of years ago by natives or aliens who left it behind, and then the Mormons came out and it was already built. The train, yeah. No, they didn't have trains back then. This is 18. Oh, I guess in the 1880s they had steam-powered, like wagons on rails. Yeah, I guess that. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess they did. So did they make tartar sauce? The Tartarians invented tartar sauce, yeah. They did. Why am I watching the cats, Fancy Nancy? I'm watching cats because in exchange for we're worldwide, man. I don't have to get an Airbnb. We go to these other places. You know, like I love going to Paris, but an Airbnb is $75 a night, right? So if I can find a house that needs me to watch their dogs and cats, and then I stay there for free, then I save $75 a day, right? Same thing here. Utah is actually, on Airbnb, Utah places are really expensive. Because there's not that many. There's a growing population. So an Airbnb in Utah they're really in high demand. It's hard to get an Airbnb under $70 a night. So if I watch these people's cats and dogs, I get to stay in their house while they're on vacation. Hilarity. My daughter she doesn't live in Salt Lake, but she lives in Ogden, Utah, with our Tartarian cats. Yeah, the saber-toothed tigers. Litter boxes. Did the dogs eat the Tartarian cat poo? You know how dogs like to eat cat poo. I don't know what it is about dogs and cat poo. Dog can have a brand new bowl of a can of dog food, and he'll prefer to go to the cat box and dig out the cat litter and get the poop. I cannot figure for hors d'oeuvres. That's what it is, yeah. Tudor style home. I cannot figure it out. Dogs are crazy. They love that cat poos, man. So anyway, so that's what I'm doing. And this website that I'm using, Charlena, who's in the chat a lot, turned me on to it a while ago. And I looked into it. It's actually dope. It's really, really dope. There's places, they have listings all around the world. It's a little bit hard to use, but not too many people know about it. Tartarian turds. Can you imagine how big? Gary the moderator, what's up? What's up? Let me try and dip into the avenues over here. It'll take me a second to get down there. Do I have an affiliate link yet, Chenzahi? No, I don't. To sell stuff? Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah, it does look like the Tower Bridge, London. That's what the temple reminds me of. Gary, yeah, I'm doing good, man. We've been going around the world a couple times, been traveling like mad. And last place we were at that was the kind of exotic was New Zealand, and then Australia, and Singapore and Vietnam. We were over there a few months ago, and then I came back to New Orleans. I mean, I came back to New York. First, we did a live stream in LA. We did a week in San Francisco. Did live streams for a week, and now went to New York and worked for a couple months in catering. And then now I'm in Utah, and the next week we're going to go to New Orleans. Where have I not been? Mongolia? Yeah. I haven't been to Mongolia. We did go to China, though, man. What animals am I looking for, Jimbo? Looking after? Cats. Right now I'm just looking at 2 cats, and I was supposed to watch their dog, too. But they decided at the last minute they wanted to bring their dog on vacation with them. And did I mind? I was, no, that's fine. You think I'm going to be upset if I have less work to do? So I get up in the morning, I water the plants and try and pet the cats. But these cats, they're indoor-outdoor cats, mostly outdoor cats, really. They have a cat door, and they don't really come in the... No, you can't take the dog. I want the dog. The cats are mostly outside. And they come in a couple times a day and meow at me. I don't really know what they want, but no, here you go. This is a classic Utah situation. Oh, I have some extra cans of pears. Why don't I just leave them here for some people? I'm sure somebody nice will take them and eat them. Man, Utah Mormons are crazy, dude. They're so generous. They're so family. They're so nice. I swear to God, it's the weirdest thing in the world. I used to live here, and I didn't live here forever, but honest to God, they're so nice. Yeah, cats want to be left alone. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I have some extra canned goods. Why don't we put it on the corner and see who takes it? Don't even look. They can just take it. All right. Take the pictures I'd make. Oh my God. Actually, that sounds really good right now. A can of peaches. Yo, what's up, Uncle Dave with the monkeys? Thank you so much, Uncle Dave. If you guys want to send a heart me, that would be dope. I think it only costs 1 penny, but it helps. I've been off for like a week or so. I gotta make sure TikTok knows that we're still here, because I'm gonna stream more frequently. Sorry guys, I know it's been a bit. Yo, thank you for that confetti. What is that? I am alien. Thank you so much. That's awesome. You guys are amazing. Half a century. Thank you so much for the heart me. Oscar Wilde. Thank you so much. 65 Vet. What's up, Curly? Linda Naga. Oh, you guys. Good to have you here. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we're here. It's 5:20 in Utah. So 4:20 in California. Of course, it's always 4:20 in California. 7 at night over in the East Coast, right? Not gonna lie, I would have jacked those peaches. I know, I'm thinking about it. Getting kind of dry right now. Oh, I was talking about the peach, the diet plate. I was talking to my daughter about this the other day. Back when I was a kid in the 80s, 70s, there was a thing called the diet plate. When you go to a menu, if you went to a restaurant and you were on a diet, you could order the diet plate, which was one cooked hamburger with nothing, just the ground beef patty on a plate with a big scoop of cottage cheese and a half a canned peach in heavy syrup. Half a peach right out of the can. Yo, 65 Pat, what's up? I don't really think it's diet food, but that was the diet plate. I think of that every time I see canned peaches. Yo, thank you for the corgis, 65 Pat. That's awesome. Butter toast with Kelly. Hi, Judy. So here's another beautiful little house. See, that's just a brick house. And it's really nice. Black cherries constantly fresh. Oh my God, Charlena. But some of these larger buildings, 65 Vet. What's up, Curly? Good to see you. Level Up Sparks, level 24. My goodness. Tay was there at the Knicks game. She's got to be free, you know. I cut her loose. I told her, you can come back to me anytime, but Michael, what's up? I gotta be free. You know, I told her, I gotta move on, babe. And she was like, well, next time you see me, I might be at the Knicks game. I was like, hey, I might not see you. Her loss. Protein and fiber. I don't think I'll ever get over her. If you guys don't know, it's kind of an in joke because Taylor Swift used to kind of stalk me she kind of was trying to get with me. And I was like, look, I don't date women in their 30s. You have to be at least in your 40s, right? Yeah. So anyway, it's all good. I think she's over me now. She married the football guy, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Velvet Soul. It was rough, man. It was rough. It was a rough time for her. And I kind of still feel bad for her, but, you know, that cut me loose, you know? All right, we're in the avenues. She's getting married. We're in the top of the avenues in Salt Lake City. The avenues are some smaller streets. She's getting married to the football guy, right? Good for her. In case you guys are wondering why I'm so out of breath, we're in Salt Lake City, in the hills of Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City is 4,200 feet. Perel and Velvet. She's gonna get married at MSG. Yo, that's crazy. So we're in a high altitude right now. I just came from sea level, so, and I've been doing a live stream here for a few hours. So there's a Mormon church. Well, they have some variation, but this is kind of standard look for Mormon church, and you will find a Mormon church on like every fourth block. I know. And I'm in good shape. I got up on my sleep. I've been drinking water. Been going to the gym, working out. I feel really good, but air's a little thin up here, I'll be honest with you. Scary dog. Your dog is so scary. Oh my gosh. Hee hee. Charlena, is it hot? Yeah, it's like 80 something. Oh, we were going to talk briefly about yeah, he's a darling, huh? The inversion. So the inversion means, somebody mentioned it earlier, that lady react, yeah, she was totally giving me this grunky face. She was like, I don't like your joke. So when they talk about the inversion in here, there's a lot of smog that comes from the cars and from the mines and other things that cause smog in this valley. And the way the mountains are shaped around here, it creates a kind of a bowl that goes about 3/4 of the way around the city, and the smog will get stuck in the bowl, and in certain times of the year. So sometimes you'll come in here. Right now the air is beautiful, beautifully clean, but sometimes it's like really bad. It got to 100 degrees. Yeah, usually when it gets hot. Do you think the inversion is when it's cool? Oh, I thought it was when it's hot. I guess it was when it's cool. Cute little dog though, huh? Yeah. But yeah, there's times of the year, and you can see it too. You can just look at the air, and it's like dark brown. Look at this. Imagine this fence on Halloween night. Ooh. This is so dope. Get away from my fence, kids. Oh, cool as in neat? Yeah, sometimes the air is like Mexico City. Yo, that's awesome. Oh man, I want to come here for trick or treat. Rhea with the Go Pops, thank you. Ghost flowers. Do I miss cooking? Yeah, I guess. League D2, yeah, we are at the cemetery vibes. Oh, and that's the other thing. Over here, there's a couple really big cemeteries we have to check out after dark. Because they're supposed to be haunted, which I guess makes sense. Where else would be haunted beside the cemetery, right? But apparently, I know, that's so dope. That old rusty fence, old brick house. I know, we got to do that. You burn water? My battery's about to run out. I got 10%, so we're good for another half an hour maybe. That's okay. We'll just run it. We'll run down the clock. You hear somebody like playing the ukulele or the banjo. There's something about Salt Lake that is like, yeah, Haunted Mansion vibes. There's something trendy and weird about Salt Lake. And I think that it's been threatening to be the next Boulder, Colorado, or Austin, Texas. It's been threatening for a while. Paddle faster. There's something about Salt Lake City. It's almost going to be hip one day. Remember that movie SLC Punk? How so? Ghosts exist? Oh, definitely. I am very haunted. Doesn't sound right, but I always have ghosts